everyone, and good afternoon. I thought I had it all set up, and then it just would not, it was causing me problems. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. And it is Saturday, the 19th of April, 2025. It is Holy Saturday. If you are part of the liturgical group, I guess. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Where did my. Oh, there it is. Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, it got mixed up. I thought I had it ready, but no. So, yeah. Anyway, it's a beautiful day out, actually. It's beautiful. It's sunny with some cloud. At least the sky looks nicer. So, and a happy Easter to you. Yes. Yeah. So, I am working on. Where is it? I don't know where the picture went to. Well, I'm working on. I am working on Lady in the Woods. Can't find it. You know, I was sitting here. I had all this time, and yeah. Well, blah, blah. Ruthie or Jonah with their hair. So there's nobody on here yet. There was somebody, but they left. Maybe somebody stopped in for a visit or something. I'm just going to continue on just chatting and doing everything, and and if it is that there's only a few people on here, well, that's fine too. That's fine too. So anyway, but and Ruthie is on her wheel. I put some more catnip on it, and she has been riding that wheel. And now she's starting to pick up speed. Not all the time. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Lynette. Nice to see you. Happy Easter to both of you. Yes. Nice to have you here. I am working on Lady in the Woods. I don't have the picture here. I don't know where the picture went. Oh, there. Oh. Of course, that's what it is. So, we know what it is. But just in case there's somebody new here. Yes. So indeed, yes, today is Holy Saturday. And this is Stitching in the Interlake. And I'd like to welcome you all to my channel. You know it. So today, I vacuumed up a little bit, and then you'll have to forgive me, but my asthma is acting up. It's going to do that. And but anyway, so so I finished vacuuming. I had almost finished it yesterday, and then I had to move the cord, and I was just like, so I thought I'll handle it today. So that's what I did. Now, Ruthie, I'm getting in my monthly stitches on my Prairie Schooler Sandals. Oh, cool. I'm just going to show you. There she is. There's that girl. Hey, Ruthie. Ruthie. Right now she's laying there, but she will get up and walk around on the wheel. She's just kind of basking in the smell, the aroma of the catnip. And just trying to get as much of it as possible. Trying to get that high. So then after I did that, I had gone outside and brought in some of my clothes off the line. When I move, that's going to be hard for me because I love having clothes out on the clothesline. Oh well. Anyway, and then what did I do? Oh, and then I started working on my hennin. I actually started working on it. I got the first layer of, what is it called? Felt. It's not black. I wish I would have had black, but I only had white. So I put that on there. It's going to be covered up anyways. And right now it is just sitting there. I had to kind of clamp it with clothespins. But the bottom is on. So I put a piece of flannel right, well, not the bottom. It'll be the top. Okay. And then I put flannel. No, not flannel. Felt. Right? Felt. Whatever it is. I guess it really doesn't matter what it's called, just as long as it does the work. So then I had glued that down, but it kept coming up. So I thought, well, I didn't have any clamps. And I was looking for bulldog clamps, but I couldn't find any of the ones that I had. So then I just got clothespins and just put it on there. And then maybe tomorrow I will start putting the lining in. I still have to put another thing of felt on the inside. So, yeah, I got to get that stuff done because Shadows and Starlight is coming up pretty darn fast. Hi, Sharita. Happy Easter to you too, my dear. I bet you it's nice and hot with tropical breezes, palm trees swaying, birds singing, windows open, clothes out on the clothesline. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it's like in the Caribbean. I can imagine. I've never been there, but I can imagine. Very humid. Oh, yeah, humidity and I don't get along well. But right now it's pretty dry and my throat is dry. And well, she's still laying on there grooming herself. So, but yeah, I've been kind of going through stuff. Ugh, hair. Been kind of going through some of my stuff, and I have a huge box that the wheel came in. And I'm just putting stuff in there that's going to go for the yard sale. But that's not until the August long weekend. So what is that? May, June, July, 4 months away. Well, almost 3 months away. And and then I have my old phone I want to put up for sale. I am going to I've got my coffee table and my end tables to put up for sale. Yeah, I decided to sell the end tables. It might make it, that somebody would want it. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Nice to have you aboard. What y'all stitching on today? There goes another one of those side-by-sides. My goodness. Oh, there she goes. Oh, is she going to go? Just wait a minute. I'm going to put her there and see if she will. She was doing a little bit. She's trying to sniff the catnip. But she had that thing wound up yesterday. I am telling you. She was practically like in a centrifuge. Oh, as soon as I put this down, she's going to go. Anyway, if you hear a noise, that's her going around. So, yeah, so I'm starting to go through things and stuff I want to keep and other stuff that I don't want to keep. And like I said, if anybody's interested in doing well, thanks. Started another gnome. The blueberry gnome. Oh, that is cute. I wouldn't mind that one. I like raspberries though, but the blueberry gnome, I've seen it. I don't know if I have that in printed. I don't know. But anyway, I did buy 2 charts yesterday. And they're seasonal. They were on sale. And no, she just kind of does a little bit and she stops and smells, rubs. And they are, let me just see here if I can get a picture of them. I did have Nativity band sampler and winter band sampler. So I got, hi Tina. Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm working on Rainbow Dragon. Oh, nice. 50 by 65, that's a biggie. I don't know here if I can I find it? Let me see here. No. Oh my gosh. I don't even know. I can't remember who I got it from. Is this the store? No, I don't think that's the store. Anyways, I got summer band sampler and autumn band sampler. And I need more charts, like I need, a tub in my backyard. Oh. That's her. Sometimes she really gets going. She has not gone where she's gone rid of. Oh, birdie. Hey, Ruthie, is that a birdie? So yeah, I'm working on Lady in the Woods, and I nope. Now she's gotten off. Jonah, really, he's only done a few steps and he just plunks himself down and smells. But the thing is, he's outside all the time. So, anyway, I have, I've been going through stuff and deciding what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to, I got to get rid of stuff. I just know it. So, if you guys are interested in kits, let me know, like printed. Most will be 11 count. I have to downsize, peeps. I really, really do. So if anybody is interested, and if you're here in Canada, I can get the flat rate shipping. So, like a box, I think it's $20 plus taxes. And I can put up to 5 kgs in there. And so I can put maybe 4 magazines, 5 magazines, maybe 6 magazines in there. So, and flat rate is only in Canada, I'm afraid. And kits are going to be $10, unless it's a really small one, and then it's $5. Because a lot of them I bought and paid for, and they were a lot of money. Some of them, they were like $50 for some. So if anybody's interested in Canada or the US, please let me know. I got to downsize. I don't want to have to take them to a thrift shop because I'd like to get a little bit of money back for them. And yeah. So if you're interested in a certain subject, let me know. I'll let you know what I've got. I'll show it on a video, and or I'll take pictures of it and send it off, like in an email. We have not yet gotten to the point where we can say, put it on a passenger pigeon or something. I wish I could. And heaven knows if I was still driving truck, I'd be able to take it places. So, but I can't. I'm not. I'm not. Yep. Well, I had my counseling session with Kim the other day, and I was getting kind of mad. Not at anybody, just myself. And I was like, here there is, you don't have a lot of choice here for acquaintances, friends, companions, if you get my drift. There's not much here. And like mostly it is like if you live in the city, you say, "Oh, well, go to the mall, go to an event, go to church, go to wherever." There's nothing like that here. Mind you, there is going to be shadows and starlight, and perhaps, maybe the good Lord will see that I am looking for someone. So, anyways, I was getting mad at myself. And, like here I am, I'm almost 67. And I've been alone for 18 years, right? 18 years, 17 years, no, 18 years. Been alone since 2007. And I'd like to have a companion. I'm not talking about no whoopee cushion stuff, okay? Know what to call it. Anyways, I'm not interested in that. I would just like to have it that I have somebody that I can, will say, "Oh, come on, let's go for a walk," or "Let's go for a bike ride," or he. It has to be a he, and not a she dressed up as a he. But I would really like that, to have that, like an emotional attachment again. I was telling Kim there that I went to this one church down in Callander in Ontario when our Catholic church closed up, and the Catholic church in Callander closed up. So I went to non-denominational, if you will. And there was a lady there. Her name was Susan, and I think she was 80, 81, 82, something like that. I think I said this the other day. And she lived in a senior's place. And she met a gentleman there. And like, this is one of these high rises, apartments. And so she met this guy. I can't remember his name. Cannot remember his name. And they ended up getting married. And I don't know if it was her first marriage. I don't know. It seems to me it was. And so it really made me understand that there is no time limit to love and relationship. Right? Like, it doesn't have to be when you're in your teen years or in your 20s or 30s. It can happen at any time. I wish it would come this way. What is it? Cupid, pull back your bow and let your arrow flow straight to my lover's heart for moi. I know. I'm sorry if it hurt anybody's ears. But yeah. So anyway, and I never thought that I would want to, but thanks, Sharita. I can't sing well. I can't hold a tune at the best of time, but having laryngitis doesn't help. So, I'm going to have to take my puffer because this is going to drive me crazy. Oh, that one got down there good. Oh, now I'm lightheaded. But anyway, hopefully that'll get this. But even over at the villa, there are some gentlemen there. But one smokes and drinks. I don't know how they can allow smoking in a communal place. I don't know how they can allow that. I thought it was against the law here that they were not allowed to smoke in communal. If you have your own, like, townhouse or whatever, then that's different. But if you're in a kind of a communal living space. So anyways, I don't want that. I was married to a smoker. Loved him dearly despite him being a jerk. But anyway, but I would like somebody who I can say, come on, Ava, let's go to the rodeo, or I'll take you to Shadows and Starlight. So, just like kind of like that. Will hold my hand and, you know, will take me places. I'm not talking about to the theater or places like that. I'm talking like to doctor's appointments. I was never one for you know, I had to have wine, roses, and an expensive dinner. Nope. Nope. I did not want that. I absolutely did not want that. That's not me. That is not me. I was like, let's go to A&W. Let's go to the food court. Yeah, so, but, and I'll pay my own way. I don't mind. I'll pay my own way. That's the romantic side of us. The simple things bring out pleasure. My husband's grandmother had a male friend without benefits for many. Very good. Yes. She was a widow for 45 years, but was blessed to find someone to share her life in all but the bedroom. That's what I'm looking for. That is what I'm looking for. That's exactly what I am looking for. But, you know, when you're in the city, it's totally different than when you're out in the country. Like, even if I lived in Stonewall, you know, or Selkirk or something, where there's more people, I don't go to things because perhaps I don't have an interest in it, all that. Hi, Marcia. Yeah, I know. I did the same for almost 30 years. Put up with this stupid ideas, and he'd start a half a dozen things and never finish it. All that kind of stuff. No way. No, I'd like just someone to, like, he'll have his own place, I'll have my place. It is just someone that I can, you know, just be a companion, if you will. I don't want to live in. I don't want, you know, any of the, you know, monkeys jumping on the bed. I don't want any of that. I'm looking for a, you know, but yeah. So I'm really more mad at myself because for years it's been, since Lyle died, that I said, no, I will never get married again. I don't want to do it again. No. And I don't want to do it again. No, thank you. I don't want another marriage. No. But as I'm getting older, it just would be nice to have someone, you know, like I always pictured Lyle and us taking our scooters and going to the post office together or something, you know, our mobility scooters or wheelchairs, whatever it was. But you know what? When I used to work at Castle Home as a nurse, there were married couples. Both of them were in Castle Home. None of them wanted to be together. All of them wanted to be separate, in separate rooms, separate floors. And of course, it is that if it's the more that the person needed, they were put up onto a different floor. So, yeah. I'm dreaming, guys. I'm dreaming. But it would be nice, you know. It just would be nice. Because I wasted I've wasted 20 years of my life pining over someone who was a jerk in the first place, but I still loved him. Still do. But it's, it's just, I don't know what I'm saying. But I think you guys get the idea, right? And, but at church, they're nobody. It's just mostly women. I would say most of the time, like 99.99999% of the time, it's just women. There's the odd time when Danny brings his mother Dolly to church, and they'll be there tomorrow. And but he's too young for me. Like he's probably in his early 50s. But no. So I don't know. I do not know. Last night I had gone to bed and I fell asleep at 8:30. And I was up at 9:30 and I had bad leg cramps in my left leg. And I tried getting up and walking it out and everything else, but nothing. So the only thing I can take for me is I took a Tramoset. Tylenol does not work. And I did that, and it took about maybe 20 minutes or so, half an hour, when it started to work. Excuse me. So, yeah, I haven't had leg cramps for quite a while. And I do take enough potassium and magnesium that usually, if you have cramps and stuff, that's usually the reason why. Because you're low magnesium, potassium, I don't know, whatever else. Probably some of the others. So, yeah. So anyway, tomorrow I am going to try and do from above. Now that's going to be difficult too because I use my magnifying light. And unless I can come up with something different, I'm not sure. But I want to try and see if my phone will, if I can do it. So, and get it to work and so I can start videotaping from above. So you don't have to look at me. But I had it before where it was always Sundays and Wednesdays that I would do. If I don't drink enough water, I get leg cramps at night. Yes, that too. But I have a lot of water. I have one of these beside my bed and I drink from it. So, I don't know. Oops. Do this. It'll be different anyways, because I haven't done it in quite a while, because my old phone would not do it. Okay, I can go over here. So, yeah. So it'll be nice once I can get my hennin finished. And see if I can get that done. I'm hoping and praying that it all fits together nicely. I have not yet. I don't know how I'm going to put the not silk, kind of lacy material. It's not really tulle, it's softer than tulle. Like a silk almost, right? But not solid, it's looser. My veil. There you go, my veil material. It's kind of similar to this. And I'm not sure. I did watch a video and they were just, it was kind of put in with a pin. So I'm thinking I might do that. Some of them have these, they're like wires and they come out like this. And then the veil falls off of that. I've not decided yet. I have not decided yet. But I thought, well, I might as well get and see what I can do with it. And I can't wait to show you all what I look like when it's all done. That is going to be so cool. That is going to be so cool. And that's coming up in like from today, 6 weeks from today. Is that right? Let me see. So we've got 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Oh, come on. I think it's 7 weeks. So 6. It was 7. No, 6. Yeah, and then 7. It's 7 weeks from today. So I think that is going to be fun. That is going to be fun. I've never gone to something like this. I've never, but I've always loved, I always wanted to be part of it. Always wanted to be part of it. Okay, I think I'm now doing a different color. Is anybody going to be working? Where can I get PDF file patterns for a reasonable price? Wish the Ecclesiastes 3:1 was PDF. Yeah, I know. I know. Um, all I've done with that is I just took pictures of it and just like, yeah, that's what I did. I took pictures and put it into GoodNotes, and that's what I did. Yeah, Stony Creek has a few, just a few. Just a minute here. I gotta find where did. Oh, right here. Okay. Oh gosh, everything is wound up here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what color is this? This is, let me see here, 840, which was, I don't know why they don't have the numbers there. I should put it on there, but 840 is 22. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's okay. Oh gosh. And then that one. Oh my gosh. I don't know what color that one is. 22. Okay. The puffer helped. You're all safe. I found the frog. Oh, okay. So please don't send it my way. Don't send it my way. Send it to somebody else. Okay, so I want to do that one. Oh my gosh. This stuff here, why does it never stay where I want it? Okay. Okay. What is that one? 33. Of course, I don't have it on that one. This one is 33. Okay. So, do you remember how I said that I was looking for this one thread and I needed 3803 and I found 3801, 3802, 3804, 5, and 6. Couldn't find 3803. Yesterday afternoon, I was sitting here and I had to look in my bag there for a thread, and what was sitting there, and I picked up, first time, 3803. You know, and that's out of a whole thing here full of thread. I tell you, I don't get it. I do not get it. I do not understand. Oh My back's been giving me trouble. I think it's from the vacuuming. So, yeah. Right there. I guess Ruthie got tired and she did enough spinning on the wheel. So, at least she goes around. She's having fun with it. So, who's having Christmas gift or Easter? Easter. Who's having going to an Easter gathering or having an Easter dinner or anything? So I'm looking forward to going to church tomorrow. Finally, it's been 2 months, 3 months. I think it's been 2 months since I've been to Mass. Because the last time Father Paul was here, both Juliet and I, we were sick. So, yeah. Oh boy. Oh. So, all this cat hair in this. Oh my gosh. You don't have to worry about the background showing because there's so much hair. Oh my goodness, what did I do here? What did I do here? About that. So is anybody going to be working on Quaker something? For May? That's the challenge for May. Oh, come on. Why? Oh, gosh. I tell you. Oh, well, I'm just going to leave that. Oops. Goes down here. Oh, for crying out loud. I got extra thread in there. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is so. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, for May there, I am going to be. Just a second. For May, I'm going to be working on Canadian Quaker flag. So I am looking forward to starting that one. Now, Nancy, how far are you on Ecclesiastes? I wish that I could put mine, I could scan it in and put it into um, Pattern Keeper. But I know it doesn't recognize um, um, back stitching. Oh, come on. I know it doesn't do that. And I do have the update. So apparently it recognizes fractional stitches. So mm, mm. So, oh, come on. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Oh, I got a knot again. Oh, for crying out loud. Yes. You know, you just get starting, to work on something and getting ready to get your rhythm going, and then you get these knots. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Come on. Oh, my gosh. Get here. Oh, come on. Mm. We'll leave that knot in there and just kind of pull it through till it's gone. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Nancy, if you're able to, can you post a picture of how far you are on Ecclesiastes? I just haven't been really in the mood for stitching lately. I think I haven't lost my stitchy bug, but right now it's kind of slowly going into hibernation. But at least doing my video keeps me going with it, so that's good. So it's nice that my phone is working. And tomorrow I'm going to, oh, okay. I'm not into those. Oh, Marcia, what was that you're not into? They look nice, but not my style. Oh, Quakers? Yeah. I'm going to work on my Halloween Quaker by Lila Studio, or my May Focus. I'm sorry. DH was asking me something. Did I hear my name with a question? I might have missed. Yes, can you, Nancy, can you post a picture of your Ecclesiastes? Because I'd like to see where you are. And you're probably way ahead of me. And I know JJ is working on hers. So that woman, I tell you, she's almost 88, and she doesn't use, as far as I know, she doesn't use a magnifying lamp. She has the light, but she's not doing with the magnifying lamp. And I have to, because otherwise it's a strain on my eyes, and I've been using one for years, so of course now I really need it. But when I was at the doctor's office, I was able to stitch on a 14 count, so that was good. I think any smaller than that, it would have been too hard. Oh my gosh. You know what? I would not be able to do the parking method because I would have threads all over the place and would find it very difficult to keep track of things. Sorry, my back's sore. I took a couple of Tylenol, but I'm pretty sure it's because of the vacuuming. See, vacuuming's not good for you. You got to make a choice. Do you want your rugs clean, or do you want to save your back from having pain? Can't do both of it. Oh, I woke up this morning at just before 5. Maybe it was 4:30, I don't know. I couldn't sleep any longer than that. And when I was sick, oh my gosh, it was wonderful. I could sleep until 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I felt better. But that's only when you're sick, right? Or when I'm sick. So I started my new book yesterday, which is book 2 of the Dragon Heart saga, I think, from Nora Roberts. And the one I'm on right now is The Becoming. I never thought that I would ever like fantasy, with fairies and goblins and trolls and dragons and elves and stuff like that. Kind of like Lord of the Rings, that kind of thing. And Game of Thrones. I never thought I would get into something like that. But I know my son Christopher there, he's really big into reading fantasy. And I guess one of his daughters there, I think it's Kalina, she likes to read those too. She's a bookworm. She takes after her dad and myself. So, yeah, I'm going to go through some more stuff and, you know, I got to get rid of it. I'm going to only keep a few things, a few magazines and that. So I am going to try and sell some stuff. So, but it'll be interesting to see what happens after what my chest X-ray and blood work, if anything's going to show. When I had my, what's it going to show here? Oh, it's doing better now. That was when my blood was drawn. So it was worse than that a few days back. So I always bruise when they take blood. Always, always, always. Last week I told you about my oldest whip. That has all the French knots on it. What size beads would you use on 14 count? Just regular seed beads. Just your regular, ordinary seed beads. The ones that you can get at Michael's in the tubes. You can use Mill Hill. They're expensive as compared to buying the tubes of check beads. You can use Miyuki beads. You can use Swarovski beads. Just regular, ordinary, you just look at them, and if it says glass seed beads, go to town. Or if you need matte beads or antique beads or whatever, yeah. Don't get the petites. And don't get larger ones. And you'll see them. They're larger than the seed beads. Oh, it's cleared right out. It's just a few wispy clouds left. That's good. Gosh, almost at the end where that knot is. I'm just having a quiet day here. I turned the TV off and I I just finished up. I finished up the my vacuuming, and that's why my back's sore. And that so okay, come on there. Oh, almost there where the yeah, I think I got it. So the book I'm listening to is really really good. Like the whole series is just phenomenal. I think it's called the Dragon Heart something or other saga, or I don't know. Let me see here. I'm getting used to not having a go button on the bottom here, and it's because I was so used to that. What am I looking at? My book. It is. Let me see here. It is the. Let me see here. What is this? Why don't they have that on there? I'm trying to. Oh my gosh. What is it here? The Dragonheart Legacy. That's what it is. That's what it is. That was close. That was close. And then I'm looking at maybe listening to Deborah Harkness and see if I like her books. So, but like I said, I never really kind of went for fantasy. You know, like The Wheel of Time, and Christopher read all of the books. All of the books. I think that when he was young, that I made sure that every year he got another book in the series. Sometimes they were used books. So, nothing wrong with used. Nothing at all. Oh, this is coming along so nicely. I really thought I wouldn't be able to work on this again. And I am so pleased with myself that I am. See, never give up. But yeah, those books there, they're full of life lessons, um, learning to believe in yourself, trust in yourself, never to give up. You know, like really. And of course, there's a little bit of smattering of love and romance in it. But yeah. But they're really good. And I like books like that that have some kind of meaning to it. You know, teaches lessons, life lessons, I guess. gosh. So, yeah. Anybody got any questions? Any questions? Anything at all? So, on the 1st of May, I will tell you what's coming up in June. And I'm looking forward to that one. But, gosh, I look forward to every one of them, right? I just got to knuckle down and get to working on Ecclesiastes there. Like, I'm just dragging my feet, but not just with that one, with everything. It seems like my mind is occupied with thinking about moving. So, yeah. I don't know when I would want to move. Because there's always something going on. And I don't know how Jonah's going to do. Because he loves going outside. So I do have a harness for him. And I can put him on a, not a rope, but a small chain. And he can go outside. But I'd have to bring him in. So, like during the night or something, or in the evening. In the wintertime, it's okay. But in the summertime, no. And Ruthie is good. She's got the wheel now. And because she's been spending time on the wheel, she doesn't really do her zoomies as much. She still does them, but having the wheel gives her an outlet too. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so did I say this? I made a big pot, well, for me, a big pot of spaghetti because Lent is now finished and I made a pot of spaghetti and it was good. I had vegan meatballs. I had that, and oh my, and some garlic in there, and some cheese. Oh, oh, to die for. Because I had said that I wasn't going to have pasta or bread until Lent was over. Well, now I can have bread. I wasn't quite sure when Lent ended, but it is on Holy Thursday. I think I forget that. Every year I forget that. So, what is your biggest project that you've ever worked on? Or that you would like to work on? Not one that you look at it and go, oh, that is so big. I'd like to work on it. And then you go, no, I wouldn't. No, one that if you had it, you would work on it. That's it. Absolutely. So, I don't know what ones, I don't even know what ones I've got left that are big because I've been going for the smaller ones. I know there was one that I saw it and I thought, oh my gosh, that would be absolutely gorgeous. And that was the Great Wall of China. And it was all done in sepia tones. That thing was huge. So I would like to do a heaven and earth design called Mermaid Treasure. Oh, let me go and look that up. Okay. I've probably seen it, but I can't remember it. Okay, just a minute here. Okay, right there. No, I don't want that. Alrighty. Okay. Mermaid Treasure. Mermaid Treasure. Let me see. Search. Mermaid's Treasure. Oh, wow. This one? Is that the one you're interested in? And who designed this one? I don't know who designed it. Let me see here. Oh, Amy Stewart. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Looks just okay. Yeah. So, yeah, it's cool. I know. No, that was a printed one. I did have like what was it? The Victorian houses all along. I can't remember the name of it. You can see it. Can't remember the name of it. Anyway, I had that one. No, no. For some reason, I could not work on it. And working on treasure hunt here. This is a quick stitch. This is how long it is. Okay. So yeah. If I could have, I would work on stitching shelves, supersize max colors, museum shelf, max, supersize max color. You know, all of those ones. I was watching Jen, and oh my gosh, she's doing such a beautiful job on her honeymoon set and set. It's just fabulous. And then she's got what is it? Her million stitch project. It has just over 1,000,000 stitches, and I mean it's wonderful. Could I do it? No. No, no, no. Couldn't do it. I'm not sure if that one was from Heaven and Earth or did she get it on Cross Stitch for Everyone? I can't remember. And speaking of Cross Stitch for Everyone, I believe they still have a sale going on. And Stitch is So Beautiful has a sale. But I bought 2 charts yesterday, and that was enough. That was enough. So because what really kicked me in the behind was my phone. So if you guys are ever interested, don't be afraid to get a refurbished phone or tablet. I've had, touch wood, I've had really good luck. And the thing is, it's paid for then, and you don't have to spend a gazillion years paying for it. You just pay for your cell phone plan. And I've had really good luck with them. Now, I don't know how long that most people keep their phones before upgrading them. I don't know. But this one is probably gonna do me for, I won't get another one after this one. I doubt it. I doubt it. Yeah. Just watch. In 5 years, I'll get another one. Oh my gosh, in 5 years, I'm going to be 72. I can't get over it. Now, I know once I get there, once I get into my 70s, it will be okay. It's just that right now, it's just like, but I know you grow into it, right? As long as I can keep stitching. Oh, good. What are you knitting? Last year I sold all my knitting supplies, everything. Got rid of it all. Wow, this is coming along really nicely. I still got so much to do before I even look at moving the hoop. Well, I know that things are melting because the sump pump keeps going on. So, but we had a really nice slow melt, and I'm happy about that. I'm just hoping and praying that I can get a really nice apartment. Apparently they are fixing some of them up there. So that's good. I'm looking forward to that. New cupboards and I don't know, new appliances. I don't know. New flooring, I think. I don't know. I haven't been in there for over a year now since I was there in the one that John, I took a look through John's apartment. So, and to me, it was okay. Yes, it's going to be a tight squeeze with all my stuff. Thankfully, I believe I'll be able to put some stuff in storage here. But they have to go in those big plastic bins, the Rubbermaid ones. Thankfully, I already have some. So, and I know eventually I'll just get it all sorted out. All my birdies out there. I will get them all sorted out. And as I go along, I can still, get rid of things there. But I know that I will be um, I'm looking at all the stuff I can put in on the yard sale. Yeah. Yeah. It'll be a change. I know it will be. Because I haven't lived in anything but my own house for years and years and years and years and years and years and years. The last time we ever lived in an apartment building, was 1979. And we lived in there for a little bit. And then we moved into a 1-bedroom house and it was small. It was small. So, I mean, I have lived in small places like that. Ah, goodness. Once you get used to it and all that, and you get settled, it's just going to feel like home. And this is going to feel like a dream. But it will be weird, I'll tell you that. It will be weird when I live over there and I come here to church. That is going to be weird because I am so used to just grabbing my stuff and going over there. But I think, though, really, this house should be, like there should be a family living here. It's big enough. And there's enough room here and all of it. So, ooh, this is good. This is looking good, 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 good. Okay, where have I got? Where can I go? I can go right there. This one, this one. So next weekend, the live will be on Sunday. Back to our regular time. Absolutely. It's just on these Sundays when Father Paul comes. Yeah. And but that's okay. I know there are some people that are on here that can't make it on a Sunday, and other people that are on could come on who can come on a Sunday but can't come on a Saturday, and others who can come on a Saturday but not on a Sunday. Yeah. And remember that there is the dedicated Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake. And all you need to do is give me the name of one of my 2 living sidekicks. And I know it says 2, but it is really 1. So that's kind of a tricky, But you gotta watch the video, or my videos, and subscribe if you can. I would really like to have you as subscribers. I'm up to 936. I'm only 4 away from 940. And so that means I am only 64 away from 1,000. And you know me, I'm looking forward to 1,000. I'm just going to see here. Where did I? Oh, yeah, here it is. I'm just going to see here where so my 4th anniversary on YouTube is going to be on a Friday, the 9th of May. That is my anniversary. So I will have a bunch of stuff for giveaways. Don't ask me what they are. It will be just, you'll get a box or a bag or something. And only open to Canada and the US. I'm sorry, I cannot do overseas. I cannot. I just can't. It's too expensive. And yeah, if you're in Canada, it's going to be so much easier. So, but it will be more on that. The hats are my therapy. Let me see here. Okay. Hi, Gigi. Working in the gardens. Finally, decent weather here. Well, that's good. Hats for the NICU. Nice. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm crocheting another blanket for the kitty shelter. Absolutely wonderful, both of you. I like to make colorful pillowcases for the PEDS cancer floor and quilt the scraps for blankets for the animal shelter. It's a nice feeling doing for others. Absolutely. The hats are my therapy, and the sewing is my retirement job substitute. Absolutely. Like, I donate in other ways. Where the heck did my needle go? Oh, no, I don't want it there. Um, yeah, I like to donate. I will take things to like MCC. Um, I do gift-aways on here. I do, you know, um, I donate for silent auction prizes here at least twice a year. At least. And a lot of times more. Oh my goodness, where am I? I'm going crazy here. Take this off again. Oh gosh, why is this? Okay, this one, this one. There. Okay, now maybe I can do this. Oh, Gigi, I'm working on Lady in the Woods. So I am just so thrilled here that I can work on this. What the heck? I'm making good progress on her. I'll show it at the end. Come on. Okay, that and that. Yeah, we got gorgeous weather here now. Like all the clouds, all of them have moved out. And now we have clear skies. Absolutely clear skies. I think, was it this morning or not sure, or yesterday? I think it was this morning. It almost looked like November weather. And I don't want that yet. No. I want summer, and summer's gonna go by so fast. Okay, it's here. Get this sorted out. Oh my gosh. Gigi, that rabbit that you had shown there, It would make a lovely, lovely cross stitch. Absolutely it would. And I did go looking to see if somewhere that somebody had it. Live in the moment, Ava, and enjoy each one. Absolutely. That's funny because in the book I'm listening to, Keegan he's a fae. And he says to, gosh, I'm brain dead. I've got a brain fart. Whatever her name is. And says to her, don't worry about what's coming. Live in the moment that you're in, because that moment up there is going to be coming, and then you're going to be thinking that you missed the moments that have passed. Something like that. Something like that. It was very insightful. Yes, I saw your posting and the Etsy links. Thank you. They're gorgeous. Well, that's good. I'm so glad. I just went looking. I thought, well, I'll just see what I can find. But there were some more of those William Morris, like the rabbits, and they had the fox, and they had just other ones, raccoons, and whatever else it was. It had a bunch of them, anyways. It's really like a tapestry, isn't it? Get off my finger. Yeah. I think next year I am going to do a chatelaine month for next year. And you don't have to buy the big ones, the expensive ones, all that kind of thing. You can buy ones that are really small. Or if you have one of the bigger ones, they have that beautiful centerpiece. You can just do that. I don't know what month yet. I'll worry about that later when I get my date book. But I was thinking about somebody had just finished Water Garden, and I've got that one. I would have liked other ones, like, oh my gosh, I had 2 William Morris medieval animals and flowers. Never stitched them, so I sold it on Stash Unloading on Facebook. Yeah, well, that's good. That's good. I wish I could do Stash Unload here, but it's so expensive to mail. Unless it was someone who lived in Winnipeg or something. Yeah, I don't doubt it. But a lot of times they have that it's only for the US. Like I know they have them, from other places. Yeah, I don't think I would stitch. They're beautiful. Yes, it's too bad the postage is more than the cost of the charts many times. Oh, yeah. And some people charge an arm and a leg. They charge even more, right? I don't do that. When I sold mine, it was just, you know, whatever the shipping was, that's what it was. I didn't add anything to it. But my magazines are $1 each. If anybody's interested. I have cross stitch collection, cross stitcher, cross stitch gold. I have a lot of those. And like, if you're interested, I can put a bundle together and just throw some in there. And it's just a mishmash, right? You never know what you're going to get. And if not, then I will try and sell them at the yard sale. And because I donated a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot to MCC. And also to the thrift store here. There's a free chart on Chatelaine website. Tiny Marie Antoinette Rosegate. Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, there you go. You can do that. Nobody says that you have to work on big honkin' ones with, you know, Swarovski crystals and all that kind of stuff. And with that, I don't use the specialty floss. Like they have Gloriana Silks or something and NPI and I don't know, whatever else. No way. That's too expensive for me. You know, like you get on to chatelaine.de and you you look at how much the chart is. And the chart itself is like $60 Canadian. And then you've got they want you to pay all the other stuff on top of that. No way. No way, no way. It's just too expensive. Now, if it is that I have something here, I might put it in there. But I do have the water garden because it was, I think it was a special there because they did a, what do you call it, a stitch along type thing. And I guess the reason why I'm talking about it is because somebody had posted a picture of it on Facebook. And so I was just, ugh. I had to pick up my tongue off the floor. I'm so glad here I'm onto a rhythm here with this. I just haven't been in really the stitching. I'm in a slump. And we all know, we all get them, right? So I just got to write it out. So yeah, I cannot wait to tell you what is coming up in June. And if anyone would like to recommend a certain designer or design studio or something, whatever it is, right? Um, for next year, because this year is already booked up. And so I will do, you know, consider doing that. I know we have, what is it? There's Satsuma Street coming. There is Stitching with the Housewives. There is, what's your name? Shannon Christine and Erin Elizabeth. That's a double for those. So you can work on either one or the other if you choose to. There's Charlie's Official Store again. I think that's in November. There's going to be Soda Stitch. There's a month with, who else? I don't know. Oh my goodness. Anyone who purchased the full collection of the Gift of Stitching when they offered all issues electronic have several simple chatelaine as she designed for that online magazine. Yes, yes. I have that too. Okay, so yeah, Shannon Christine. What have I got here? Yeah, Soda Stitch. Satsuma Street. Oh dear. Joan Elliott. I try to go, like, spread it out as much as possible. You know, so that it might pique your interest somehow, some way. Now, I know some of you probably have that you bought accidentally from the budget sites. There are some that are Soda Stitch, like this isn't printed. Shannon Christine, I believe. I know there's some Joan Elliott ones out there. Lavender and Lace. That's something else I'd like to do for next year is a lavender and lace. Because I've got a lot of L&Ls. Or you can do like there's Told in the Garden. Is there not another one? And maybe next year, Mirabilia. What is it? what's that? There's Paseo and Recamo. And then there's the other one. The other one that is, I think it's Italian design. It's a guy that's doing it. And he's got beautiful designs. It was where Nora Corbett had gotten into a hissy fit about him. And that kind of turned me off a little bit. Gosh, I can't remember his name. Or the name of his store. Gosh, anybody remember? He does beautiful designs with ladies and mermaids, and not that I'm into mermaids. Dragons, I think. I can't remember. Bella Filipina, yes! Gigi gets the gold star. Everybody clap for Gigi. She got it. Do you think I could remember? I couldn't remember. But I knew it was, no, maybe he's Spanish. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. I'd like to do that. I don't have any. Join the club. Oh my gosh. Another knot. See, I get overconfident and then bang. Oh, well, this one is going to be okay. There we go. Is that one? Yeah. So, but yeah, if you're interested in some designer, and I know I have some, and like I have quite a few Shannon Christine, and hands-on design. Now that's one that I would like to do. I like to do her round ones there, like gather here or something like that. I will do, I think I will do 1 month as Blackbird Designs. Because I've got my Christmas garden. And what I want to try and do is I want to try and work on some of these. Now, some I might already have started, but can anybody else think of something? I don't know. Modern folk embroidery. There's one. I don't know what else there is. I am trying to think. Yeah, hands-on design is the She does kind of like the way that Stitching with the Housewives do. Oh, Primrose Cottage. And what is it? Cottage Garden. Those ones. Gosh, I'm trying to think of other names. And I know as soon as I start going through, I go, oh yeah, what about this one? Oh yeah, what about this one? I have enough there to last right through for the next 5 years probably. And I know I'm going to be doing Charlie's official store because Colette was so kind and generous that um, she gave a special discount, and I think that one is coming up in November. And so I'm kind of hoping she's got more in the way of oh yeah, I just see here Lola Crow. Somebody had asked for that. So I'm trying to see here. Yeah, Charlie's official store is in November. And of course, I'm going to work on my calico chicken. So, and if you've got something and it's already started, so sad I have a working whip for everyone you mentioned so far except for the housewives. Ah, okay. Hi, Christina. You must be working today. I don't know if you got home or you're on break. Nice that you stopped in. So I sent you a message. I think it was yesterday. I think I did. So make sure you go and check your messages. Yes, working. That's what I thought. What time are you finished? 5, 6? So, yeah, Stitching with the Housewives has got quite a lot. Okay, that sounds good. So, oh, till 7. Okay, well, that's 6 my time, so another 4 hours. I know 4 hours is a long time when you're working or waiting. Um, yeah, so, yeah, Stitching with the Housewives have got so many of them. Well, I did January, February, and March burn, and I've done other ones. A lot of them are just, I've got sitting in my. Hi, Steph. Nice to see you. What you working on today? What you working on? Oh, yeah. I'm working on Lady in the Woods. If I keep this going, I can get quite far on this. because I do work on this. Let me see here. Oh, I'm gonna have to finish those. Okay, because I can't come back. Because I work every second day on this. And actually, I think next Sunday I'll be working on it again all afternoon. It's just how it rolled. I think. Oh gosh, darn hair. Yeah. So please keep in mind that sometime May, the beginning of May, I will be doing another gift away. I don't care if you won something yesterday. Not that. I don't care. Just do it so that I can unload these. And you're just going to get what you get, right? It's just like life. Life is a roulette wheel. It's always a game of chance. Always, always a game of chance. And don't worry, I won't put duds in there. You know, like they will be just out of my. And the thing is, if you don't like it, donate it. You know, trade with somebody else. Kind of hoping maybe by the end of the year I'll get up to 1,000 subscribers. So please, if you're watching this, please, please, please. It's just like for me, it's just very slow going. Very, very slow going. So, but that's okay. Hello, Tina. Or, no, you were saying hi to Steph. Yes. Now I'm on a roll with this and I don't want to give this up. But I'm going to have to see about working on Ecclesiastes. So. Yeah, maybe like I could do 1 month it's Stony Creek Designs. 1 month can be from magazine. Any magazine. And tomorrow I am going to try and see if I can't video from up above. I'm going to try. And hopefully my phone will go. It is different though. And I do find the screen, like looking at things, is so much clearer than on my old phone. I'm going to try and put my phone up for sale. Just $25. Like, there's nothing really wrong with it. But it's just, it's a great starter phone for young kids, right? You know, like $25. Like, how can you go wrong? Okay, so I can go here. Here. Boy, I don't like it that they use all the same color symbols. It makes it hard. It makes it hard. Very difficult. And some of them I can't quite, what the heck. I'm just going to do it as that. It's all gray anyways in there. Now I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. Yep. Some of these you can't even tell what it is, and I'm not looking at the design because it would take me a month of Sundays trying to find it. And it's really not going to matter. Nobody's going to know. Ah, stupid cat hair. I know somebody suggested to use tweezers. Well, I'd be sitting here all day just pulling cat hair. Alrighty. So it's way over here. Can I somehow? Okay, if I do here. Where did it go there? I don't even know where. Oh, there it went. Okay. Sorry, I'm mumbling to myself. This is going to be an awesome day once I get this finished. Absolutely. Absolutely. This cat hair is going to be wound in here and probably in 200 years, they will clone it. They will clone it and see what they get. But there'll never be another Ruthie or Jonah. Never, ever, ever. What do you think of them wanting to clone, just like in Jurassic Park? They figure in by next year or something that they will be able to clone dinosaurs. I don't know about that. Because I have a feeling it would turn out just like Jurassic Park. Absolutely just like it. Okay. I'm almost to the point that I can't go on here. Yeah, I only have a few more stitches left. Here. Here. And, oh, I got 2 left. Didn't see that one. And 2. Okay. Alrighty, I'm gonna finish this off and then I will show you. Oh, I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. And that's all due to you guys. Because you push me. Yes. And that's why I do this channel. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I do it for the love of it, right? Oh, where am I? Come on. There. Oh, gosh. There. Now I will take this off. And I will show you. Yeah. I got a flood. I got a flood. No, 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 don't fall in there. Oh my gosh. Oh. It's a good thing I'm at the end. Ah! That's where I'm at. I worked all here. And then I came right down to here. I did work around in here too. But that's where I'm getting. And this is now wet. And the floor is wet. And I'm going to have to do this. Oh, gosh. Anyways, peeps, I guess that's it. I got to go and do this. And thank you all so very much for spending your Saturday, your Holy Saturday with me. And I hope I didn't take away from your family time. And I will see you tomorrow. And once I get this mess cleaned up, I'm going to start working on Ecclesiastes. Bye, Steph. Yes, next Sunday. Next Sunday. Absolutely. Next Sunday. All right, everybody. Have a fantastic Easter weekend. And I will be posting a video tomorrow, hopefully from above. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. All right. Toodaloodles, everybody.